25 games. Ja Morant has been suspended for 25 games. Let's dive in. Oh my goodness. All right, so after the second gun incident, all right, it's been announced. I knew Adam Silver was going to come down hard. I was thinking double, right? Because he got 8 originally. He got eight games originally. And I was like, all right, maybe he's gonna get double that. That's not bad. He'll be back, blah, blah, blah. 25 games. 25 games. He's gonna lose $8 million or some nonsense like that, according to like the reports. So yeah, let's see what this is about. Let's see what this is about. All right. So apparently Ja Morant just addressed the suspension, saying, I've had time to reflect, and I realize how much I've hurt, how much hurt I've caused. I apologize to the NBA, the Grizzlies, my teammates, and the city of Memphis. Morant also directly apologized to Adam Silver, the Grizzlies owner Robert Pera, and GM Zach Kleiman for the harm I've done, and shared his regret to his young fans. To the kids who look up to me, I'm sorry for failing you as a role model. I promise I'm going to be better. Morant said he will spend this time away to focus on his mental health and decision making, and will continue to train to be ready to go when his suspension is over. I hope you'll give me a chance to prove to you over time I'm a better man than what I've been showing you. Ja Morant will miss more than a quarter of the 2023-2024 NBA season as a result of his second gun flashing incident. The league just slapped the Memphis Star with a 25-game suspension. Man, that's rough. Man, that's tough. So, yeah, you guys remember the incident. Let's recap. Let me show you guys why this man is just fumbling the bag, right? Between him and Zion Williamson, these guys know how to fumble money. Like, it must really feel good to be able to just waste hundreds of thousands of dollars like that. Like, I don't have that luxury. Man, these guys, knucklehead move. Like, what could 8 million do for? Imagine if you gave that to any of the people in them videos that want to be like you. You don't think they would put the gun down? If you just took what you lost, not what you've made, what you've lost, and just gave it away to somebody who in need. Like, that's the problem with a lot of this, is like some of these guys don't see that. Hopefully it's not too late before they see it. Playing NBA YoungBoy. Why you gotta show them? Like, why? He said it was a toy gun though. Like, that's their thing. Is like they were like, yo, it's a toy gun. And the NBA was like, okay, you're not toy fired, but you're toy suspended. So you gotta go. 25 games. Oh, it's a toy? 25 games. All right, take that with you. You and your toy gun, you can go pew 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 pew. You can go 25 games of pew pews. Do that on the outside. Post 25 more though, because that's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. So, yeah, it's. So according, this is what the reason, I guess, is, because a lot of the people that the commentary is like, he's a gun owner. It's America. People love guns in America. And my response to that is always, listen, if you like guns that much, like if you really like guns that much, there's literally like a group for people like you. It's called the NRA. Join the NRA, join a gun club, go if imagine if the picture was he was in like a gun range shooting off with a professional teacher showing him the ropes, or in like one of those backyard like Keanu Reeves does, or there's a basketball player that's really good at like that's what he does, right? But they don't look at it in the same context, because what they're not doing is they're not flashing, they're not dangling the gun like this on camera. Like that's just, bro, that looks crazy. That looks dumb. Like you don't want kids to emulate that, right? If you want kids to emulate anything, it's the proper use of guns, the proper handling of firearms. So that's what they're looking at right now. It's not like, oh, he can't have guns because he's a no. Right? It's context, right? Like it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You know exactly what I mean. Like somebody could tell you to do something in a certain way, and you're like, oh yeah, hell yeah. But they could tell you to do the same thing the exact same way. And you're like, wait, what'd you tell me to do? Right? It's the way people tell you to do something. It's the way people use things, right? You can't be like, oh, it's America, he's got a gun. No. How is he using the gun? What is he doing with the gun, right? What's he doing? He's like this in the club, right? In the club where civilians are just hanging out. What are you doing, right? Like, what if you drop that gun, right? What if you're too drunk, you slip, you drop the gun, it goes off, shoots some poor person in the head? You just committed murder, right? You don't think things like that can happen, but things like that do happen, right? So you, as a responsible adult, as a responsible gun owner, should know better than that. That's not what you should be doing, right? There's a reason that you see trained people always have it holstered somewhere. They're not doing this in the freaking club, right? That just looks stupid, right? You're in the car, you're doing this. What are you gonna let off a gun in a close car? You're gonna deafen everybody in that car. Even if it's a blank that goes off, it'll shatter the windows, right? If you have the windows up, like, so what are you doing? And if people don't understand that dynamic, that it's not about, oh, he can't own a gun. He can own a gun. It's America. They love guns here. I live in Texas. They have guns everywhere. But you know what they don't do? They're not doing this, dang. Like, you got to be responsible with it. And I say, juxtapose, imagine if he was doing what he was doing, except he was doing it at a gun range. He was practicing somewhere. He was shooting a target. Imagine if Ja Morant was just shooting at targets, and the video he uploaded online was shooting. He would get NRA endorsements so goddamn fast, it would make your head spin, right? Think about it. It's just the perception of how you did it. You can own guns. That's cool. But don't do what you're doing right now with them guns. And if you're going to, do not record it and don't post it online. Simple as that. That's where I go with this. All right, let's get back to the article. I need some agua. Give me a second. All right. Okay, so the potential for other young people to emulate Ja's conduct is particularly concerning. Under these circumstances, we believe a suspension of 25 games is appropriate and makes clear that engaging in reckless and irresponsible behavior with guns will not be tolerated. Morant was initially suspended without pay after showing a gun while at a Colorado strip club in March, which he later apologized for and vowed to seek help. Just 2 months later, the All-Star was spotted holding a weapon during an Instagram live session with his friends. All right, the suspension begins immediately. And what? Oh, come on. What? Ja's forbidden from it. Wait. Ja's forbidden from attending any team events, including preseason games, prior to the start of The punishment will also hurt Ja Morant's pocket because it feels like they're trying to pull the wool over. See, the NBA be trying to be slick with this. Don't tell me, because the NBA season just ended. What do you mean it starts immediately? Like, he's suspended from basketball today? Yeah, ain't got no games. What? Okay, what? Who cares if he's suspended from preseason? Ain't nobody going to see what the hell does preseason? Who cares about preseason? You need to suspend it when it matters. Oh my. The NBA. Okay, let's look up how many games are in the preseason for the NBA. Let's look that up. My goodness, these people. Oh my God, Adam Silver, how dare you? Oh my God, he's about to pull the okey doke on us. Okay. Okay, so 4 to 5. So that's 5 games. So he's really serving like 20. It's a 20-game suspension. If they count like preseason, all right, man. I don't know how I feel about this. The suspension begins immediately, and Ja's forbidding from attending any team events, including preseason games, prior to the start of the 2023 to 2024 campaign in October. The punishment will also hurt his pockets. He will lose approximately $12 million in salary during this time away from the court. 12 million? I thought it was like 8 million. Jesus Christ. Ja, no. For Ja, basketball needs to take a backseat at this time, Silver added. Prior to his return to play, he will be required to formulate and fulfill a program. So he has to come up with a program with the league that directly addresses the circumstances that led him to repeat the destructive behavior. So I get to pick what my reparations are, I guess. I get to pick how I apologize. Pretty smart, NBA. All right. I'm gonna address it in a music video starring NBA YoungBoy. I'm sorry. That's what I would do. I'm writing a poem. I'm writing a rap. Me, NBA YoungBoy, Quando Rondo. Yeah, we doing a song. All right. It's called No More Blitz. What is wrong with the NBA? Like, stars really do run the NBA. You never realize how much stars run the NBA until you see something like this, where like this dude essentially gets to pick his punishment. Like, yo, you get to serve 25 games, including preseason, and it starts immediately, even though the season literally just ended. Oh my God, these people are there. This is good. I like this. I like this kind of stuff though, because you didn't see like money is it's like it's being fake tough on somebody. It's like, oh, it's like you being mean. It's like being mean, trying to like fake be mean to like a little kid. It's like, you're gonna take this, and you're like, uh, like you're not doing anything. Like his first game, 8-game suspension. He said he went to like a retreat to like get better. He spent like a weekend there, and then came back, and he was like, wow, he seems changed. Like Adam Silver was like, when he came to my office, he seemed so changed and different. I'm like, yo, you guys will fall for anything, anything these people say. Oh my goodness, this is embarrassing. I don't know what you guys think of this, but like, this guy gets to pick his own thing. Like, oh my God. All right, so there were rumors Morant's team was claiming the gun shown in the video was actually fake. Yeah, he did say that. He said it was fake. Josh said, yeah, it was a fake. It was fake, bro. As part of the punishment, Morant will be required to meet certain conditions before he will green light. Yeah, the conditions that he gets to come up with. Like it's not like it's like a sanction, like a lawyer, like some unbiased party comes in and goes, here's like a code of conduct, ethics, and it's Ja Morant saying, all right, these are the criteria and conditions I decided I need to come back. What you think? These are good, Ja. These are really good. Man, you number 5, that's your best one, buddy. What? This is crazy. This is crazy. My goodness. The stars run the league. Like, yo, it must be like nice to be like one of these like superstar, like, bro, this dude showed a gun and he was just like, all right, cool. They were like, all right, how would you like to punish yourself? No ice cream for dinner? Is that what you're saying? Only one scoop of ice cream. One scoop of, that's all you're gonna get. Oh, you're gonna really hate it. You're gonna really hate. So you get a kind of a month off of the season. So like you don't get any, you don't get to play, you don't get to put the wear and tear on your body, and you get to get essentially a longer break than everybody else. And then you get to come back when you really want to. Like when the season really starts going. That's really what you want to do. All right, cool. Great punishment, guys. Like, great punishment. This is funny. All right, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Is it too lenient? Is it too much? Right? What do you guys think? Is it just the right amount? I thought they would give him double the games, but I didn't think they would start it immediately. What does that mean? Like, this is dumb. All right. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It's your boy Ty. Contentious conversation. Cue the outro.